I'm Chelsea McDougall. I'm editor of Labels and Labeling magazine. I'm here today with Jade Grace, the managing director of Loupe, formerly Labelexpo. The big news from the opening day of Labelexpo Europe 2025 was that Labelexpo moving forward will now be called Loupe. So Jade, tell me a little bit about what went into the decision to rebrand and change the name of Labelexpo.
It's really how the industry's evolved. You can see that on the show floor at a Label Expo, that label converters, they're not just converting labels anymore, they're converting folding carton, flexible packaging, and really the show needed to evolve alongside the industry and kind of be the optimum platform that it should be. And really Label Expo, the name, was somewhat limiting the show and therefore the industry, the capabilities of label converters. And it's been a really long process of almost 6 years, Chelsea, of coming to this point.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about that. You mentioned that there was a lot of research that went into this decision. Talk a little bit about how the steps that Labelexpo went through to get where we are today.
Yeah, I say 6 years, but obviously COVID kind of put a stop to a lot of the work. And therefore, I would say 2023 was when we really started taking some proper research into making this decision. We hired a brand agency. We did a very deep surveys and interviews with the industry, and the results came up overwhelmingly in favor of a rebrand, much actually to our surprise of the management team. And since then, we've just done a lot of work with branding agencies, with internally with stakeholders and associations, and we've come up with Loupe.
Yeah, I love it. It's a really clever name. So tell me a little bit about, there are going to be people who are going to be Labelexpo holdouts and really loyal to the show. What do you say to them who might question the new name or just say, it's forever Labelexpo in my heart? What do you say to them?
I mean, we've kept the line Loupe, formerly Labelexpo, because Labelexpo isn't dead. Labelexpo is just kind of rebirthed itself as Loupe. So Loupe kind of stands for labels and outer packaging embellishment. Labels is still at the very core and foundation of our group. So I don't want the industry to forget that. The name is, we've really thought long and hard about it, and I think it really honors the heritage of our group, in that, everyone knows about Apprentice Loupe and what it symbolizes. And I think, that attention to detail and clarity and insight, all of that really resonates, with the industry. I hope it does resonate, and because it characterizes our industry so well.
Yeah. And then finally, Jade, what does the next, what does this long-term vision mean for the show?
Pretty much, we're going to carry on as Labelexpo has done. Labelexpo is so successful because of the people, the industry, and the fact that I feel we are kind of guardians of this platform, and we just speak to the industry so much. We're always trying to adapt to what the industry wants and needs, and Loupe will be no different. We are just embracing a wider remit now that actually is already part of our industry. We're just kind of recognizing that formally.
Yeah, great. Well, we'll be here all week at the Labelexpo Europe 2025, also talking about Loupe for 2026. Thanks, Jade.
Thank you. Thanks, Chelsea.
Bye.